Yo, I swear it was like around the times when things were going well, when we had to pack guns and then Asher went jail, and then a couple months down the line, me and Morbs thinking about my nigga doing mad time and his mums. Then I hugged her, I don't know how it came around like this. Then she looked and said, look after the album, Swiss, and make sure that you learn something out of this. And the thought of it makes you wanna, that's her only son, take away your boy from his mother, that's a lonely mum. Protect yourself with a loaded gun, just one of the rules, and Asher weren't the only one. So, for the fact that it's nothing fun when the nigga's trying to put 6 in your gut and run. I don't wanna be another bum, there's another million niggas like me in another slum. But look at what the summer done, couple shootouts, niggas dead over something dumb. A light-skinned Simon for Surrey Lane fell down the trap, body got severed by the train. Come on dog, I ain't forgetting Wayne died 97, but I still see him in my brain. All the pain and the memories, niggas in cemeteries. We lost Spider, I pour a little Hennessy, man, and we bring back them if we can. I shed tears from my eyes with the pen in my hand. I'm just trying to stay alive, can't tell if I can. And these niggas wanna put a shell in my man, damn. Yeah, sometimes I just wanna cry, I don't wanna live. Yeah, sometimes I just wanna die. But what am I can't act like I'm not alive. Got a whole family to look after, so I gotta try and not. Even though granny's in the last years, gotta stay strong. Fuck hanging at the glass stairs, time's moving fast, I don't wanna be the last hair. Hanging around my house, sitting in the armchair like does the Lord half care? They're just eating bread while everybody starves there. Look what happened to the motherland. They don't wanna treat blacks the same as another man. And just cause our skin's different colour and I don't change colour, but they called me a coloured man. There's only so much you can take in when your head's nappy with the shade of a slave's skin. The ghetto spent most of my days in. I ain't in prison, but I feel like I'm caged in. And I don't even need a chorus, it's the type of number that I dedicate to Stephen Lawrence. And it's gutted down here, everybody's broke, we just need money down here, yeah. No, we don't wanna work for them, cause we wouldn't be broke here if it weren't for them. No, yeah, there's a lot of work to begin here, but first I gotta start most of my work within Pierre. Cause right now I'm an addict for weed, it's so deep I don't even know what happened to me. I gave my life to the streets for the masses to see. My family didn't like it when I hang around with G. My brother went jail, I was trying to bang out a key. Ran out of weed and even fell flat on my knees. Got off my face and fell right back on my knees. One of my friends offered crack to me, could you believe? That could have been my downfall, but I didn't agree. If I could get most of these people just to listen to me. Don't let the streets get the best of you, take it from P. They don't want us making money, so the odds of us getting out the ghettos like none out of free. Release me from these mental chains, now I just wanna be free. I just, inside every time that I hear another's died, I just act like I don't even care, for real. Cause I don't wanna kill my own, but if niggas come for me, I ain't tryna be alone, blow. Whatever will happens, it gets done, and it's gonna take more than the mothers against guns. Cause last year they said they was gonna direct funds. When it comes down to it, the government gets dumb on us. They were supposed to give a few mil. Last time I heard something, they ain't done it yet still. They should put a ban on every gun that's real. They're looking for murderers and they're the ones that kill. Who gave these clowns the authority to teach and knowledge me? I don't care about his philosophy. All these fake fantasies just suffer me. I don't want this on my conscience, please get off of me. Cause they don't want me to know where I'm coming from. If they did, then I would know where I'm going done. I need some real answers, they ain't showing one. Why'd you think my heart's so cold and I'm going numb? Cause we don't care no more, it's past hurt. I don't wanna shed tears no more. Ready to die for the cause, I don't fear no war. This is how I'm living till I ain't here no more. That's the way I'm gonna die, I don't fear no law. Wanna tell me lies, I don't wanna hear no more. I'm ready to stand up, I don't stare no more. Till everything I'm against isn't here no more. It's so real.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the TMR Podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you got your notification bell set on all so you know when we next go live or when we next upload. And I'm here with my guy, Chino. What you saying, my guy?
All good. Salutes to you, TMR. Good night to everybody. Good evening, good morning, wherever you from. Blessed to everybody, man. Thank you for joining us. What's up with Claressa today?
So much has happened with Claressa. So Papoose, obviously, salute to Papoose. He's done a Vlad TV interview. Vlad TV's been putting out in clips and been rolling that out pretty nicely. So there's like a good 3-4 more clips that's been dropped that I haven't seen anyway. You know what I'm saying? Also, Chrissy Shields obviously has come to the UK. you mean might fight Lauren Price and that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna tune in and see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, like I
I
said,
see,
that they're just
I see they speaking about she was in the UK recently, and he wasn't there. She went to the UK.
yeah,
They
yeah,
making
without
noise
him.
about that.
About that, yeah, we're definitely about to tune into that too. Yeah, so this is Papoose react to that viral joke about his relationship with Chrissy Shields. But
Okay.
this is the thing. This is the thing, right? He changed the title, but let's hear what he actually says. Let's see.
Okay, so things went quiet for a little while, but then 50 started trolling Claressa, claiming that he had damaging Ring camera footage of her and this guy named Maserati Bud during Christmas. Did you and Claressa ever have a conversation about this guy, Maserati Bud?
She told me about it. She told me about it beforehand. Before he even did the shit that he did, whatever, on social media, she told me about the situation. So I already knew about it. So when he came, playing those games, I think it was self-explanatory. It spoke for itself. You know what I mean? The dude already said that they never was intimate. He never had sex with her. He already admitted that. So once again, just like 50 did with Big Meech, I got the paperwork. What happened to the paperwork, bro? It never came out.
Well, this started a whole new chapter.
Right, yeah.
Bud,
but just to answer your question, yes, she told me about it beforehand. So when he went and did the sucker shit he did, which was cap, because the dude said it himself that nothing never happened. It was a clout chase. 50, when I dropped Agent Provocateur, he didn't know what to do. His man is on a call saying, if you listen to it, I don't know if you listened to it, on the same call where he admitted that, they never did nothing. He also said, the man back is against the wall. Talking about your man Curtis. Come on, man. The man back against the wall. The man is digging. He didn't know what to do at that point because it had him fucked up.
well, Claressa responds, calls Bud a weirdo, that was stalking her, trying to get out the friend zone, and so forth. And there's all these text messages that go back and forth and so forth. She claimed, like you said, that they never had sex. She never even sneezed on him. So was this a guy that was trying to talk to her?
He said it himself.
What's the backstory?
I don't know the dude. So I can't sit here and tell you, you know what I mean? Like, speak on him like that. I don't know him. I don't speak on dudes I don't know. What I can tell you is she brought it to my attention. She told me about him, the situation or whatever, what it was. So when 50 pulled the stunt that he pulled because he didn't know what to do when I dropped Agent Provocateur, we already knew that he was going to do some corny shit like that and make it seem like more than what it was. As you can see, what he claimed, it never came to fruition. So I'm just pointing out to you. I'm pointing out to you the tactics that he uses, when he's in a position where he don't know what to do. Same thing he did, in my opinion, the same shit he did with Meech. You know what I'm saying? He put dirt on that man's name and he never produced what he said he had on that man. And nobody held him accountable for that.
Well, didn't Claressa say that she's suing him at this point?
She did, because you got to understand, you know what I mean? And like I said, she's her own person. She's a two-time Olympic winner. She's a black woman. She's a role model and a mentor to so many young children out there. So she has so many. I don't got to go on and on with her accolades. She has a strong, powerful brand that's very influential to young girls and to black women out there. You can't just go out there and say she slept with somebody that she didn't sleep with. You can't make false allegations like that. So, you know what I mean? She doing how she feels suitable. Her and her team, because she has a very powerful team, they handling that how they feel it needs to be handled.
Well, did she send him a cease and desist, or did she actually sue him? Because there's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not her attorney. I can't really speak on that, but I do know.
Okay.
I do know she's handling that how she feels suitable, man. Because bro, you can't go out there, man, and disrespect women. These are women. You can't do that and don't expect them to react, because women are very emotional. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Claressa is Claressa Shields. She's who she is. She's a warrior. She's amazing. She's a phenomenal queen, man. You know what I mean? That speaks for itself. She's a fighter, but she's still a woman, bro. And when you're disrespecting black women like that, whatever comes with it, you got to deal with it. Especially when you're lying on their name. Especially to just lie. I think it was something else he did with another female R&B singer where he lied and said he had sex with her, and it never happened. The truth came out later. So that's on him, bro.
Well, when this was going back and forth, I tweeted, you know, it was a lighthearted joke, basically, where I said, do you think Papoose is scared to break up with Claressa Shields? And you hit me right away. You're like, yo, man, did you get hacked? Was that you? And I was like, no, that was me. Come on, man, I'm joking. Come on. I'm not disrespecting anybody.
Nah.
When your girl is like the greatest female boxer of all time, I think that, you know, a violent situation is something that most men would consider at some point. Not to say that you guys have that kind of relationship, but I'm just saying most men are not scared of girls, but I think a lot of men are scared of Claressa. Right?
Nah. I mean, that's how I am, bro. If I see some shit on the internet, if I know you, like we got a relationship, I'm not about to fucking dish you on the internet. I'm going to contact you, whether the text or call. Like I know Sulu would be like, yo, bro, what we doing here, man? Like, come on, man, not you, man. I expect these weirdos on the internet, not you.
I mean, look, right? Like some time back, there was a picture that surfaced of Claressa, and she had your name tattooed under her breast, right?
Yeah, man, definitely.
So all I'm saying, and I'm joking about it, right? But I'm also not completely joking because you know I've gone through relationships and everything else like that, and I've had relationships that went bad and so forth, but. You're older than Claressa. She's a bit younger than you, and she seems really, really in love, right? When someone's tattooing their name, so their significant other's name on them, that shows a level of love and commitment that you don't see very often. And all I was saying is that if it actually did go bad at one point, do you think that there's an opportunity that things could get violent from her end, just from her being so heartbroken?
Well, first of all, the love goes both ways, man. Same way she loved me, I love her the same. You know what I mean? And as men, we got to lead by example. That's the way for you to receive that level of love from a woman. When you're genuine like that and authentic, they can sense that as opposed to you being fake and a fraud. So when you see me getting that kind of love from her, it's a reflection of us, of our relationship and our union that we share together. So I love her the same. But no, as far as getting violent, no, man. I would never hit a woman, bro. Ever.
Well, no. I'm not saying you're hitting her. I'm talking about her hitting you. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm more worried about.
Once again, Vlad, once again, you get what you put out. I lead by example, bro. You know what I mean? As a man, your woman is always going to be, a reflection of you, bro. If that's your woman and she's dedicated and devoted to you, she's going to be a reflection of you. Now, if she starts dealing with somebody else, you're going to see reflections and signs of that. But I lead by example. Like I said, I would never even attempt or think about putting my hand on no woman. You know what I mean? Claressa is the champ, though. Let's not get it twisted, right? So, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring that, but I'm just being honest. No, bro. Never that. No, that's not going to ever happen. No. It's funny, though.
Have you guys ever just like play fighting, like slap fighting, in the house and stuff like that?
I'm in training camp with her all the time, bro. I'm holding the pads with her. We fuck around all the time. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're telling me, Vlad, is if you was in a relationship with the champ, one of the greatest fighters ever, you would be like keeping your eye on her, like you would be a little nervous.
That Chino, I just keep your eye on her, be a little nervous,
Yeah, don't mess up, Pap. You're gonna be knocked out.
Yeah. And if she not Papa, that would be a whole different story. That would be. You know what I mean? But like you said, she was in the UK. She was. And like you said, she didn't put up obviously with Papoose. I don't really think anything of it, but let's see in it because he put up this, you know what I mean? He put this up. So
Welcome
or
back
if you be well, to be fair.
to my channel, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, comment your thoughts below, hype up the video, share the video, and subscribe to the Charisma Speaks official YouTube channel. Now, this week, Claressa Shields went all the way to the UK to steal the spotlight from two female boxers, and we're going to get right into that. As I stated in the last video, Papoose and Claressa have been separated allegedly since March 27th, 2026, Friday. So now she visited the UK along with one of the producers of Win Records and her so-called PR. So she has a lot of bad influences around her, in my opinion. Before she even joined with Win Records, she was not drinking like this. She was not around alcoholics or people who partied like this. I believe that Win Records is just exploiting her. Every chance they get, they're popping bottles because the celebration is that they have her. She's the celebration. She's the reason that they're drinking. And so every chance he gets, he's bringing a bottle somewhere. He's popping a bottle. That guy is always drinking. He's always ready to party. But yeah, her PR, the woman who's sitting next to her, this is supposed to be the lady who is representing her image. This is the woman who approves of Claressa doing what she does. Because if she didn't approve of it, then this wouldn't be her reputation currently. So they travel with her to the UK without Papoose. The first fight they went to is with Lauren Price. Lauren Price is a UK boxer. She's well known, well respected out there in the UK, and she won her fight against an opponent. So now Claressa Shields stole her spotlight, in my opinion and observation, and she wants to fight Lauren Price now. Lauren Price is also an Olympic gold medalist, I believe, and this is the woman that she was referring to on the Breakfast Club. And now they're saying, yeah, there's a date to be announced, this and that, and whatever. And then this is crazy because Lauren Price is a welterweight, meaning that she weighs around 150 to 160, I believe. So I'm not too sure how that's going to work when Claressa Shields is dang near 200 pounds in heavyweight. So it seems like she pick and choose who she wants to go down and wait for. If that was the case, why did Franchon have to go up in weight if she was cool with going down in weight? So now it appears that she's picking on people that are smaller than her, women who are in welterweight, women who obviously are getting a lot of attention, women who are celebrated in their respective communities. It's like she just is a narcissist and she is stealing the spotlight from these women. Lauren Price just won a brutal match, and Claressa Shields had to show up and steal the spotlight. I just don't understand it. She literally just got done with a fight, and Claressa Shields is talking about, let's fight. So
That's normal in boxing. That's normal in boxing.
Yeah, that definitely is. That definitely is normal in boxing. Yeah.
don't understand the logic.
You know, I fully respect Shields. I think she's the best in the game, and to be the best, you have to beat the best. And full credit to her, what she's done in her career. But I honestly believe in myself.
And the next fight that she showed up to was with Caroline Dubois. Caroline Dubois is also an Olympian champion, and she has 8 KOs. So I believe that her stats are higher than Claressa Shields. So I don't know why she would show up trying to give Caroline some advice. It looks like she don't need your advice. She has a great team. She is sponsored by Adidas. She's not messing with a married man. Her reputation is intact. And I just dislike when somebody else has a messed up reputation and then they want to be around the person with a good reputation to try to look good. So all that fronting like she supports Caroline, to me, that is fake and it's a fraud and it's just for show. She don't support Caroline. She's just going to be closer to her competition. Like they say, keep your enemies closer and your friends close. I believe Caroline is outshining Claressa Shields. Caroline is younger than Claressa Shields. So I don't think she needs to be by Caroline. I hope Caroline's team is letting her know not to hang out with Claressa, stay far away from Claressa, and just be cordial, because Caroline, like I said, she's sponsored by Adidas. She don't need the bad press. She don't need the bad reputation stinging on her. And also, it seems like Claressa Shields always rubs off the wrong way on people. Her trash talking could rub off on Caroline, and her bad manners could rub off on Caroline, and I hope that does not happen. if you are a great team player, if you are wise, you learn from your mistakes. So a loss is not really a loss. A loss is a lesson. But it seems that Claressa Shields, she do not want to take a loss because she's still competing with Layla Ali. And for some reason, she's trying to act like Layla Ali towards Caroline DeBoy. Well, Caroline DeBoy do not need you. Layla was trying to be a mentor to you. You can't be a mentor to Caroline because her stats are higher than yours. She has fought more people than you have, and she has 8 knockouts and you only have 3 knockouts. So while you were playing house with a married man, she was out here handling her business. Now, if you would have stuck with Layla Ali and you would have allowed her to be your mentor instead of getting jealous of her and her life and what she's doing and her brand, and jealous of the fact that her father is Muhammad Ali, and jealous of the fact that your father admired Layla, you hated her, in my opinion. And you had it in your heart, I'm going to be better than her. I'm going to pretend to be her friend once we meet face to face, and then I'm going to stab her in the back. And that's exactly what you did. So all these women know of your presence. They know you have a bad reputation. No one wants to be around you. And you going all the way to the UK for them to be in their presence, it proves that they're greater than you. You are a shady human being, in my opinion, and no one should even give you an opportunity. These women should not give you the opportunity. They should ignore you and have you figure it out on your own because you need them. They don't need you. These women are not your weight class. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? And like I said, if that's the case, you could have lost weight to fight Alicia. You could have lost weight to fight some other women who been called you out. So you pick and choose what women you think you could beat. And somebody's going to really humble you because you cannot beat everybody. So you can pick and choose all you want, but it's a logic and a science to knocking somebody out. And obviously Caroline has that. Obviously Layla Ali has that, but you don't have it. So you do not have that talent, in my opinion. So you thinking you could beat these women based on how they look, that's going to be what knocks you out. That's going to be what makes you lose because you are judging these women by their appearance, and they're going to surprise you when somebody knock you out. Is that why Papoose didn't go with you? Or is it that he spent his holiday with Remy Ma and their child and with his mother, allegedly? And you have ruined your own career based on your actions outside of the ring and inside of the ring. You're with Win Records and Salida Promotions, which is like low class compared to Adidas, ESPN, and all the things these other women boxers are getting because of their good reputation, because they follow counsel, because they have good mentors, and you have rejected good mentors. You have rejected good counsel, and you have blackballed yourself from half of the people in the boxing league. More and more people are looking at you like you're crazy. It's way more better women to support than to waste money on you so that you can continue with this high ego. Your attitude, the trash talking, all this, it's a turn off because you don't do it in moderation. I can go on and on and on about how Claressa Shields really ruined her legacy, but I think y'all get the picture. And I don't think I'm exaggerating. I think that more people need to let her know the truth. The more she understands how bad she messed up her reputation, the better for her. I don't know if she has time to fix her reputation at this point. She's been with this married man for at least 2 years that we know of. And the only way that she can get back right is to get back right with God. She doesn't have anything to prove to us, but she has everything to prove to God. I don't know why she made the decision to be with this married man. I don't know if it was for the fame, if it was to say she dated a rapper. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, hype up the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content.
Because, at the end of the day,
Hold on 1 second. What, is it some breaking news? Let me see. If I just saw some breaking news, it might be fake news. It's like nothing long. We have to see. I believe maybe tomorrow it might come through if it's true. Because allegedly, Offset got shot in the leg. Casino. Allegedly, so they have to check that out. But yeah, I didn't really see nothing of that, man. Like, you mean Papoose and Krista, they're still together, man. Everything's alright, man. Everything's straight. Everything is straight. Alright.